Well, I'm back, friends. I figured I'd talk about something else here that was pertinent today. Well, today, the times we live in. And that's the turmoils, turbulence, and everything else we got going on out here in the world. Okay? The threat of war, terrorism, you name it. Just threats, just all over the place. And then you got to decipher whether it's true or not. The great Satan, Babylon, which I feel is us. We're the greatest deceiver out there. Our country, not our country, it's our leaders, it's our government, are such evil, corrupt people. And what gets me is the people that sat by and go, I just work for them. No, you know, you've tried that before. Satan's tried that before. Didn't work out too well for some people. Oh, they just told me, my leader told me to do this. Well, you still pushed the button. You still hung the news. You still uh, uh, walked people into the gas chambers. You still did this stuff, so we're gonna, execute you right along with them. Well, but I was just a little minion. I didn't do it. I didn't mean it. You know what? You still went along with it, didn't you? Yeah. So when you sit here, Miss Secretary, Miss whatever, Mr. Whoever, whatever you're doing, and you're involved with them in any way, shape, or form, be prepared for God's judgment. And don't sit there and pray to God, go, I'm so sorry, that I work for these evil people. God look at you going, if you truly believe that these people are evil, and you know they are, and you believe in me, leave. Quit. Well, I'll find another job. Hey, I got your back. You will find a job. You will survive. You will eat. You will do. Will it be the same as it was before? No, but you maybe got a clean conscience. People don't understand that. You're culpable. Just like you did it yourself. Anyways, these people, they get out there and they got their disinformation. So they lie. Okay, I mean, let's just say it. They lie about everything. They say this and that, and oh God, you got to be so scared, and they are trying and trying and trying so hard to start a man, get somebody to do something really stupid so we can blow them up and attack the shit out of them. So man, we can really start World War III. So we can really get it underway. Well, let's get it. That's how evil and corrupt these people are. Yeah, that's why it's so. That's why it's so important to be right with God. Oh, eventually it'll happen. I don't know when. I'm no prophet. I don't know crystal ball. I don't hear voices. It's Troy Black. I don't know him. I don't even watch his videos because I've seen it. Because his prophecy on this, prophecy on that. I mean, he sees this, he sees that. It's like, man, are you God? Do you have God's holy? You wouldn't be on YouTube, buddy. I'm telling you. If you had all this, I'm not. I may be a great guy. I don't know, but something just don't seem right with me. I mean, I don't know, man. Just don't seem right. So yeah, but anyways, like I was saying, They're trying so hard to start a war. You need to be right with God. God's people don't fear. What do you have to fear? If you're right with God and you're a righteous, godly person, you're going to paradise. Oh, dying, everybody does that. No one gets out of here alive, okay? No one gets out of here alive. We all die. If you die for God, Jesus, and you die righteously and stuff, you're going to paradise. Paradise, people. Eternity. Man, what is the fear about that? You think this is paradise? You think you've made your own paradise? You go in your backyard and you make a fountain and you put some bushes in a little gazebo and you fix it up all really really nice and stuff. You go out there and boy, you really enjoy it, and you should. I mean, it's your paradise. God's is even better. This is even better. Man, why would you want to miss out on that? Be amazing to see what He's got in store for you. It will be totally, man, your mind just can't even fathom. Well, at least my tiny little brain can't. I might have a big head, but my brain's small. So, but you got to remember, they're out there trying to start this war at all costs because they're just evil, no good people. And trying to scare the hell out of you, keep you scared, keep you off balance because, think about it. They're doing this and this, and they're doing this and this. I mean, they're doing, it used to be, you watch this over here and we're going to do something over here, okay? No. We're doing something here, we're doing something here, we're doing something over here, we're doing something back. I mean, everywhere around, they're doing stuff all the time, and you can't keep up with it all. Wait till AI kicks in totally. Man, wow. You ain't going to be able to keep up, man. And it's a dangerous thing in the world, most dangerous thing. Yeah, you thought nukes were bad. AI's worse. I mean, at least if a nuke goes off, people, and it's right around you, hopefully it lands on my head. It's poof, you're done. It's over. AI just keep torturing you and torturing you and torturing you and torturing you and torture you some more. I mean, come on, man. Would you rather die or be tortured like the rest of your life? I don't know, 50, 5 years, 10 years, 25. I mean, how long would you like to be tortured? It'll think of all kinds of ways. Dangerous stuff. So anyhow, this world that we live in is so, for the mortal part, it's superficial. It's about being as godly as you can be. Don't let these rat bastards sit here and blow smoke up your butt. Hey, I can't believe it's still lit. I know I just lit it, but hey, it's still lit. Amazing, isn't it? But that's what they do. They lie. Imagine that, your government lies. Wow. Imagine that. The people that work for the government, the government itself. You see, what you got to remember is the government itself is good. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if you look at a lot of the rules and stuff, a lot of them are just, they're not even laws. They're not even real. They're just total, that's the beast system. But when you look at it, it was good. It was just some some things written on some parchment, and it just said this, and this, and abide by this stuff, kind of like the Ten Commandments, pretty much. But I mean, that's ultimate law that we wouldn't even had to make a constitution or anything like that, or any have if we'd follow God's law, His moral law. But government itself is not evil. It's the people that are evil. The vessel is evil. And that's your problem. And it's not just this person or that person. It's a whole lot of them. Unbelievable. And look what's going on in the country. Your southern border and what they've let in. You don't think that's a recipe for disaster? Oh man, I'm telling you. It's a recipe for disaster. And they know it. It's all done by design, people. That's how bad you've been sold out. That's how evil these people are. Real evil. I mean, why do you think you walk around doing this and falling over every 2 seconds and off bicycles and upstairs and somebody wipes his butt? I mean, it's like Hillary, during the campaign stuff, they'd be watching her walk out to a armored thing in her Secret Service case. She'd just collapse and they just kind of like grab her and drag her feet behind her like, they know. I mean, that's evil. I mean, that vessel is being overloaded with evil. And I mean vessel, okay, is being overloaded with evil. It can't even function. That's how evil they are. And what gets me is these media outlets even listen to what they have to say. That's how evil they are. They should shun them. They should say, don't even talk to that. That should be thrown in a pit somewhere. A deep, deep, deep pit called hell. And a big old rock or boulder stuck over top of it. And the shaft needs to be blown so it can never get out. That's how evil that is. There's evil too. They're all working hand in hand and in conjunction with each other to destroy your mind and to destroy your children's mind and your grandchildren and the whole 9 yards. That's right. You got trisexuals out there. Trisexuals. I won't go into the whole story, but you've got trisexuals out there. It's like they go and, they come apply for a job. It's like, I'm only paying one of you. So, pretty unbelievable. And this is the stuff that the Satan's promotes. They come up with this stuff that totally destroys society. The division. Instead of Christ, everybody coming together in one common goal to worship the Lord. What? Oh no. You go over here, you can be this. Oh, you do this. It's just division, separation. Because God's people all come together, they can't handle that. And what the sad thing about that is, it's just like them going to attack countries and these countries, they need to defend themselves. When you're being attacked, you need to defend yourself. You didn't attack, they attacked. You have to defend yourself. And this is the sad thing. They put you or one of these countries in a position where they have to fight back. That's the stuff that really pisses me off. They'll come and attack you. Your own government will come and attack you, and they put you in a position where you have to defend yourself. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to go down that road. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. And they will attack you and put you in a position where you have to defend yourself. Is that something? Something you just do not, you despise. You don't want to do that. It sickens you. But they leave you no choice. I mean, God had warriors. David. And obviously, everybody that was under David was a warrior and a God's warrior. It was godly. I mean, I don't know. I mean, is it a test? Is it God's test to find out who the warriors are, who's not? He knows who the warriors are. I don't know. But he gives you enough parables in the Bible about when he was going to be crucified, he told his disciples, "Go buy a sword, because I'm leaving. You're gonna have to fend on your own here because I'm going home. So, go buy a sword. If you don't have enough, sell your tunic, buy a sword." And then he talks about the strong man, in his house. If he knew when it was going to be broke into, it would not be broke into because he wouldn't allow it. So he talks about these things, and I'm sure when you go, I mean, look at David and Goliath. Goliath, whap, falls on the ground with a stone stuck to his brain or whatever, I don't know, but he defeated him. Didn't matter how big he was. Didn't matter if he was a giant or not. Here's little David took him out. Why? Because God. So I'm saying, be godly and righteous. There's no army that can come against you. God Almighty, just a thought, just an afterthought, and it's gone. It's done. He snuff them out. That's what these idiots don't realize. Well, Satan realizes it. Satan knows it. But the stupid vessels don't. The vessels are just some stupid minion that is just so evil and corrupted and arrogant. I mean, you name everything that is sinful and wrong, and that's them. I know I've ranted and I've ranted and I've ranted, and I mean, you've got my point. You understand what I'm saying, but it's like I said, it's just one of those things where you can't trust this government. You can't trust government in general around the world. It doesn't matter, but this one is just this is going to be, it's being judged. It's going to be judged, and when it is, it's coming from every direction. And then what's coming upon the earth is so horrific. You could, all through the history of civilization, through the history of the world, it doesn't matter. All of it, even all put together, will be, what's coming is so, judgment is going to be so harsh. It's never happened before. It's going to be that awful, that bad. I mean, do you really want to live through that? I mean, you can. God can do anything. There's some will. That's what I keep saying. God, Jesus, cuts the days short. Short. Because if he didn't, even his elect would perish. So don't listen to all these morons about, all this, all the crap. God's already told you how it ends. God's told you he pours out the bulls, the horsemen, the whole. He tells you all this stuff. Go read Revelations. Read it. Read Matthew 24. Read Daniel. I don't remember the thing, but and then read Revelation. You're gonna get a really, really good picture. But ultimately, it doesn't matter. God wins. He created all this. So, folks, even though these people are evil, pray for them. There still might be that glimmer in there, that little glimmer in their soul yet, that all of a sudden they just wake up. Something happens. I don't know. That's up to God. But God does say, pray for your enemy. Treat your enemy right. Because he knows. God knows. There's still that glimmer in there. There's still, I put that there, God says. I put that there. I put that in your soul. It's there. You may come to your enemy's aid, and all of a sudden he's looking around going, what the hell did I do to deserve this? I was hungry, and they fed me. I was naked, and they clothed me. I was sick, and they healed me. Maybe it was one of their children. And all of a sudden, they ain't your enemy no more. Think about that. Just think about that. So, keep praying for them. Pray for yourselves. Pray for grace and mercy. And may God have mercy on all of our souls. All of us. We all fall short of the glory of God. That's why he sent Jesus. To suck all that sin up and do away with it. But you got to come to him first. He knows you're going to fall short. That's why he gave you prayer. So you can talk to him. Like I keep saying, you can talk to him anytime you want. You talk to him like you're talking to your best friend. Talk to him like you're talking to your kid, or, well, maybe not. It depends what you're saying to your kid. Don't chastise God. It don't work that way. He chastises you. But just talk to him. Talk to him like you talk to your dog. Okay? Yeah, I know. You're being good. But, just talk to him. It doesn't have to be some elaborate, big, whatever, but when you start that stuff, God looks at you like, man, what did I create there? World's greatest con man? I don't know. I mean, great swelling words to get advantage. It talks about that in the Bible too. People use great swelling words, and when they say that, it also means, they're complimenting you and telling you how all great you are and all this and that stuff and blah, blah, to get advantage over you. Because, they feel they're down here and you're up here, and they trying to use you as a step stool, a ladder, a rung, it doesn't matter, but they're trying to get to the top, and that's how they get around you. So you're not competition. So, y'all take care. Man, I'm rooting for y'all. And hopefully, y'all get your reward. Not what we deserve. Not what we deserve. Okay? What we deserve is not good. It's not good. Hopefully we get a reward. There's crowns. That's right. There's crowns to be laid at God's feet. There's more to just there's more to being a Christian than just going, oh, that's part of it. But you got to show your works. You could I could go back, and if you're still here, you're probably asleep. But this is what you do. You help others with your blessings. If God blesses you with a lot of money and someone's in need, it's like, hey, here, how much you need? You got plenty. Your cup runneth over. Guy needs help with fixing his car or a tire or something like that, and it's like, well, you help them. God says, if they want you to walk a mile, walk 2 miles. You know, they want a piece of bread, give them a sandwich. Maybe give them a steak. I don't know. But go above and beyond is what God is saying. Go above and beyond. That's what God does. He went above and beyond with Jesus for your soul. Well, I'm sure this thing probably went out. Yeah. You guys take care now.